An urgent warning tonight from the state telling people to stay out of the Huron River in Oakland and Livingston counties.
That warning being issued after a chemical spill at the Wixom sewage plant. Pamela Osborne is in Wixom tonight with more on that warning and how local businesses along the river are reacting. Pam.
Testing also happening at Tri-Bar's Wixom facility after the company released several thousand gallons of liquid containing a carcinogen. That went into the sewer system, which emptied into the Huron River, which is why we have this warning from officials urging people not to use a certain part of the Huron River.
We won't be coming back here for a while, at least not until we hear what's going on.
Lauren Grulick and her girls, ages 10 and 5, are going to have to find a new way to cool off after learning from us that officials are advising people to stay out of the Huron River from Kensington Metro Park upstream to North Wixom Road in Wixom.
Trying to figure out the extent and how bad this release might be.
Mark Hansel is the special programs chief in the environmental unit of the Oakland County Health Department. He says the chemical causing the concern is hexavalent chromium. It's a carcinogen, which could result in a number of adverse health effects if it's inhaled, ingested, or comes into contact with the skin.
This release probably started as early as Saturday and had stopped by Sunday night, early Monday morning.
Monday afternoon, Tri-Bar, the company responsible for the release, notified the emergency officials of the problem. Bruce Hevner with Hevner Canoe Rentals found out Tuesday and immediately started pulling his customers out of the water.
We went and picked them up in a van and brought them back because they didn't want to paddle back on their own.
He's already canceled 2 scout groups that had plans to earn a badge in and around the river in a few days.
They paddle right through the affected area, so we had to cancel 2 scout groups for the weekend.
So it is going to be at least a couple of days before the results of the samples they collected today are made available, and that is going to determine what happens next here. Officials are saying right now that there is no immediate concern about drinking water, but as you can imagine, that is a situation that they're monitoring very closely.
Indeed. All right, well, Pam, from what we understand, this isn't the first environmental concern related to Tri-Bar. What do we know about an earlier incident?
Kimberly, you're right. Back in 2018, there was another toxic chemical that left their facility, ended up in the water supply, which contaminated it. In fact, if you go to the Huron River or any of the waterways connected to it, you've probably noticed those posted signs warning people not to eat fish from the water. Those signs are up because of that 2018 spill. Wow. Kimberly?
Yeah. Okay. Pam will continue to follow it. Thanks so much.